All right, folks, let me read this first because this is new to me, and then we'll get into the Dante Wright thing. All right, folks. So, according to reports, Maryland State Police have just murdered, this is yesterday, a 16-year-old because he had a toy gun. Anyone? This is the country of law and order. By the way, the country of law and order says, oh, you got a toy gun. Right. Okay, we're going to kill you now. That's the country of law and order. Oh, you're a child and you're playing with a toy. We're just going to go ahead and kill you. We're going to end your life. We're going to just end your life because you got a toy in your arms, right? Like, that's awesome. So this is from Fox 5. I know, but just, you may hear a dog in the background. Maryland State Police say a 16-year-old who was shot and killed by a state trooper on Tuesday in Leonardtown was wielding an airsoft gun and a knife. Wow, a knife. Is he like a knife thrower? Is he like a fucking artisanal fucking like assassin from the 13th century? Is he gonna throw some fucking knives? Is he like a fucking ninja? Is he gonna jump to the fucking trees and throw some fucking shuriken at the cops? He has a knife and the cop is like pointing a gun at him from a safe distance. I'm sorry, bro. Come on. And if you are a cop and you can't tell the difference between a toy gun and a real gun, I'm sorry, motherfucker. What the fuck are you doing with your life? You are a dumb motherfucker. You are an idiot. You are a dullard of the highest variety, according to state police. So we're going to get an accurate reporting here. This is going to be the most accurate report. There's going to be no holes in this story. Everything's going to be truthful and factual here. So, according to state police, the trooper, who has not been identified, responded to the scene on Hollywood Road near the Trooper Barracks. What the fuck is Trooper Barracks? Around 1:30 p.m. When he arrived, he encountered the teenager holding what appeared to be a gun. I mean, it could be a gun. I mean, it looks like a toy, but it could be a gun. I mean, it might be. And even if it is a gun, let's assume, all right, it's a gun. You got me. This guy is loaded. He's got AK-47s. He's got rocket launchers. Man, this guy is fucking armed to the teeth. You're telling me the only option is to kill them? What? What? I'm sorry, but it's just holy shit. A witness told state police that the teen was aiming his gun at the trooper when he was shot and wounded. Another witness reportedly told state police that the teenager stood up holding a knife. Okay, let me get this straight. So the motherfucking kid gets shot with a real gun and drops their toy gun and gets back up with a knife, bleeding with a hole in their body. And the cop is like, this person is such a threat. They are literally bleeding with a hole in their body, and they have a knife, and I am a significant distance away from them. They are such a threat that I need to kill them and shoot them and kill them. That's how much of a threat they are. When he refused to drop the knife, the trooper shot him again. Is that a death sentence? Not dropping a knife on command? That's a death sentence now, apparently, in the country of law and order. I'd like to find that law in the books, or if you don't drop a knife within 5 seconds, Simon Says style, that you get the death sentence, death, by cop in that instance. State police aided the boy until emergency crews arrived on the scene and he died at the hospital. They say the replica gun and knife were recovered at the scene. What does that mean? They were recovered at the scene. Recovered from what? What? So here's my question. Why was a cop harassing a child playing with a toy? And why did the cop choose to shoot and kill this child when they were no threat to them whatsoever? Again, if you think an airsoft gun is a threat to you, right, I'm sorry, but you are a dumb motherfucker. And if you are at a significant distance and you think a knife is a threat to you, I'm sorry, you are a dumb motherfucker. If someone is like 10 feet away from me and has a knife, you know what? I'd be pretty scared. But you know what else? I'm not a cop. I'm a regular person with no fucking combat training, right? If I trained for fucking 5 years to become a police officer and I'm like a fucking kung fu grip mastermind with fucking guns and fucking, shotguns and AKs and fucking flashbangs and all, if I'm like a fucking super soldier and I've got fucking gear on me at all times, you know what I would do? I would probably know what the fuck I'm doing because I've been there before. Seriously, the idea that cops are afraid for their lives by a child with a toy, I don't think so, buddy. I don't think so. And if you're oh, the cops must be right. They gotta be right. Like, imagine that's your life. That's what you do. Every single time you see cops kill someone, oh, the cops are right. The cops are always right. Imagine that world where the cops are never wrong. Like that, even if your whole thing is like, all right, we got to look at this, we got to look at this and inspect the facts. We got to look at the facts of this and, we can't rush to conclusion. All right, fine. I get it. I think you're a little bit of a cuck beta, but whatever. Fine. Let's look at, oh, the kid had a toy. Right? So it's like, what? Okay. Oh, someone was at a traffic stop. So that's a death sentence? Getting pulled over for a traffic stop is a death sentence now? That's a death sentence. Having an air freshener on your fucking rear view mirror, that's a death sentence. Having a toy gun is a death sentence. What? What? Like, I'm sorry, but what? Like, even in this alternative universe where, like, cops are sometimes in the right, which is not the real world, but let's assume that this is the world that you wish to inhabit, right? That, like, I'm sorry, man, but these are not cases where you could defend the motherfucking police. That's just not the world that you are living in. You are not living in that world. This is not a situation where cops can oh, yeah, my son was out just playing with a toy, and, I just look out the window, oh, shit, there's cops, and my son's dead body is in the middle of my front lawn. Whoops, right? Oh, sorry, I had, one of those trees on my rearview mirror that smell like shit. I don't know why anyone buys those, but I got one of those. Oops, now I'm dead. What? Max just rude. But I just don't understand, man. I really don't get it. Now, again, I do get it, actually. I'm lying to you. The reason why these people will always pretend to be like, oh, I'm above it all. We're just inspecting the facts here. And every single time, their inspection of the facts supports the cops. Why is that? Well, that's because these people are Nazis. They're authoritarians. They like when cops go out and kill undesirables. That is the role of police in America, to cull the population of undesirables. Why do you think you go to jail and do slave labor for the state for smoking a blunt? It's not because you're a harm to anyone else. You're not being, you're not a threat to anyone. It's because the population doesn't want you. Those in power don't want you. They have decided to make you undesirable. They want excess slave populations. That's right, folks. The 13th Amendment has an asterisk, motherfucker. Prisons are slave labor camps. Nothing else. If you disagree with me, I'm sorry, you're a dumb fuck authoritarian bitch. Okay? So there's a reason why police are trained to do the things that they do. If, again, if someone's playing with a toy gun, hey, I don't know, they could be a problem in 20 years from now. Let's just kill them. Let's just kill them now, end their life even though they're a child, because, hey, you never know, anything could happen. Like, I'm sorry, man, but if you are supporting cops in the United States of America in the year 2021, you are a Nazi. There is no middle ground. There is no, oh, well, the cops are, sorry. No. The answer is no. If you support killing children, what other word do you want me to ascribe to you other than authoritarian, neo-Nazi, piece of garbage? Can you give me an alternative definition that you want to be called? Any words that you think are more appropriate for you? Yeah, it's just murder children. It's a great idea. No, I'm the most reasonable person in the world. Yeah, sure, cops just murdered a 16-year-old. I think that's awesome, but I'm reasonable. I'm above it all. What? No, you're a fucking idiot. You're a fucking moron, dude. Jesus fucking Christ.